What's up guys, welcome to my birthday thrift with me and thrift haul. I'm just gonna jump right into the vlog because on the day I explained my itinerary, so we're gonna watch that and then come back here for the haul after. Hello! Today I'm going thrifting for my birthday. It will be a solo trip. I've got a whole route planned out. Definitely gonna do coffee first, hit a couple thrift stores, might do Plato's Closet, and then if I have the energy, pop by JoAnns and see if I can find some fabric on sale before they close. It's a lot. It's a big agenda, so we'll see how it goes, but I'm very excited to spend the day just by myself and being at thrift stores for as long as I want. This is my birthday outfit. I love wearing jeans when I thrift because I want to put my phone in my pocket. And then I like to wear a camisole so it's easy to try stuff on. But it's super windy today, so I needed a layer. And yeah, here we go. Okay, first up is actually Plato's Closet because I have a whole IKEA-sized bag to donate. So I'm gonna drop that off and then hopefully make some money that I can spend. That's the plan. Starting off the day at Deseret Industries. These are 100% linen. I know these are a 1X, just trust me, I have a plan. This cardigan was really close to being perfect, as were the next few. Like these gold buttons are so cute, but this one was acrylic. This cotton sweater was giving 90s vibes and I really liked it. I got a cropped linen jacket from Loft in a lovely shade of green. This gingham caught my eye and it had a giant rose on it. I thought for a second about seam ripping the patch off, but it didn't have the care tag listed, so I didn't know what it was made from and it wasn't worth the work for me. Classic denim button-up. Lord knows I don't need another one of these. This Madewell piece made me want to ask, Madewell, are you okay? I've never seen a piece that ties in the back. Cutie gingham jumpsuit that was a small, but I wanted to try it on anyway. I felt like it creased in a weird way on the top and just didn't look great on me. I don't know how to explain it, I just didn't love it. This black denim skirt felt like it had potential. It's unlike anything I've ever tried on before. A plaid long sleeve in great colors. Like I said, I don't need another denim button-up. This 100% cotton coat is a great color, but it was missing the tie around the bottom and gave it a weird look on the back. Here's the cotton on overalls. They look fine at first glance, but I could barely put my hand in the pocket. Also, couldn't raise my leg or sit comfortably, so they are a no. This is the Loft jacket on. I wish I had pockets, but it's cropped, so it makes sense that it doesn't. Look at this lining though, it's so precious. I saw this cotton airy button up and put it in my cart to try on. Next to this clothing rack was this footrest puff thing. I honestly considered getting it, but I truly have nowhere to put it. Shoe section was a flop, as was the pink button up. I look so much like a cowgirl here, and that's not what I'm going for. I just don't think pink is my color. I do, however, love these jeans. The color and the fit are perfect. Next up was Savers. A few linen pieces popped out at me at first. This blue one was a great color, but the style is like inside out. It's kind of weird to me. This was my cart 2 minutes into being here. I saw this stripy skirt by St. John's Bay, again a 1X, but I have an idea for it. I saw this from across the room and knew immediately it was a tortilla press, but for $20, no way. The bedding section, I saw this cotton top sheet and I had a vision for it immediately. I'll tell you more about that later. If I had a daughter or a guest room that needed furnishing, I would have 100% bought this blue and white quilt. It is so gorgeous. These corduroy Levi's are so cool. The size is a touch too small and the price was way too high. If you're new here, I love a matching pajama set, especially when it's 100% cotton. This basket I nearly got for pattern storage. I need a better way to store mine. If you have ideas, let me know. This linen top was really lovely, originally $58 and made in Italy. I didn't love the sleeves though. Another linen piece, but I cannot do a capped sleeve. This style is so bad on me. There's no dressing rooms here, but I made do with my camisole. This is a large button-up shirt that I thought would be cute as a mini dress. The side slits made it too short though. I like the color of this dress, but it didn't hit me at my natural waist and I just don't like that style, so this was a no. This Uniqlo dress was the great tragedy of the day. I loved the color. It had a belt, which was so cool and unique. But it was not only missing 2 buttons, they looked like they were ripped out, making the dress way too revealing and also damaged. I didn't feel like I could save this by altering it in any way. That was a huge bummer. Cutie gingham dress. This dress was an immediate no when I put it on. On my way out, I spied this St. John's Bay top, so had to try that on. Ultimately, I didn't love it. It was something about the seam on the sleeve that felt weird. And that was thrift store number 2. Next up was JoAnns. It is a literal ghost town in there, which is wild to see. But I was pleasantly surprised to see 2 of the fabrics I wanted were there and still in stock. Just got back from Plato's Closet. They gave me $45 for I think 15 items. So now I'm gonna drop everything else off at the Goodwill that I didn't sell, and then some other stuff that wasn't as nice. Not bad at all. I might have gone just a little bit overboard, and I definitely was in like a treat yourself mindset, which was probably not the safest way to shop, but it could have been worse. Starting off with the first thrift store. I got the women's loft jacket. It's new with tags. Doesn't have the original price, but that doesn't really matter. I thought the color was so beautiful. It's very springy, and I'm trying to move all of my clothes to natural fibers, and I feel like coats are one of the trickier things to move over. So I thought this was a good step. It's kind of in between a cardigan and a light jacket as far as it keeping me warm, but I'm really excited to bring this into my closet and hopefully replace other light jackets that are made of polyester. These are lumped together because they were all $4. First one is just this gray sweater. I actually was thinking that I might replace the one that I'm wearing with this. I like that it's a darker gray. I like the size of it. This one's a little big. It doesn't have the care tag on it, but I'm assuming it's not a natural fiber. It is from H&M, but I just loved it so much. And I can picture it with a white cotton tee underneath it. Pretty classic gray sweater. This was $4. I did get the brown plaid. I am kind of obsessed with long sleeves or button-ups tucked into jeans, so when I tried it on that way, that's when I was sold. She is 100% cotton and $4. This one might seem crazy, but I have a vision. So these are 100% linen. They are a 1X, and I plan to flip them actually. They were $4, but I could see the potential. I really love linen and I love green. So I thought I could definitely use up this fabric to possibly make a tank top or even shorts if I can get that much fabric out of it. I think I can. So I'll have to save this for a thrift flip video, probably coming soon. What a fun color of green for spring. Next from this thrift store, I had a brown leather belt on my list with a gold buckle. So this checked both of my boxes, and it was only $2. It says it's handcrafted in Argentina of genuine leather. Last item from this thrift store was from the men's section. I love looking in the men's section for jeans. I know roughly that I'm about a 30 to 32 inch waist in men's jeans. Honestly, I fit in my husband's jeans, which I don't really know how I feel about that, but it is fun to wear his jeans sometimes. So I picked up these Wrestler jeans. I love this wash so much. It's like a very true denim. These are 100% cotton, and I just love how they fit me. They are a little bit big in the waist. They're a 34, but I thought I could either use the elastic trick on the inside waistband If you haven't seen that, you cut open the inside waistband, add some elastic, and it kind of gathers the back of the waistline. Or I could create a couple of darts in the back that would be easy to take out if I ever pass these on to somebody else. These were $8, so one of the spendier items, but I really loved them. I almost forgot this and moved on. I ended up getting the denim skirt because I don't own a denim skirt and I thought it looked so fabulous. Plus it was $3. She is 60% cotton, 40% lyocell. If you don't know what lyocell is, I just did a clothing fiber breakdown, so you can check out that video. It's just kind of an overview, and I talk a little bit about all the clothing fibers, including lyocell. So check that out next if you're interested. All right, on to the next thrift store. I truly have a disease where I can't stop buying fabric or seeing potential in things. I found this 100% cotton sheet in the bedding section. Almost immediately, I pictured a matching pajama set for myself. And once I had that vision in my mind, I just couldn't let it go. It was also just such an amazing price. Originally $3.99, I had a 20% off coupon, bringing it down to $3.19. I'm planning to do a spring sewing plan video soon, so I'll probably share all the details in that video. Next, I have another thrift flip. This is a skirt by St. John's Bay. It's 97% cotton, 3% spandex. As I mentioned in my thrift video previously, I love blue and white stripes. This is obviously a little too large for me, so I'm going to need to take in the elastic, hence the thrift flip. It has pockets on the side. I loved the color, I loved the length, and I could see the potential in it, and I think it's gonna be a super easy thrift flip to just take in the waistline a little bit. It's gonna be so cute for spring and summer. I felt like the skirt was a little spendy. Originally $9.49, I got it for $7.59. Next up, I got this gingham dress. It's a mini dress. It does have pockets. What's funny is I actually tried this dress on the previous time when I was at Savers, and I remember trying it on over a shirt that was just so bulky, I couldn't quite get the vision. So trying it on over a tank top definitely helped. I originally planned to wear it for Easter, didn't end up doing that, but I've got lots of plans to wear this with cute little Mary Janes or my saltwater sandals. I think it's going to be a summer staple. She is 98% cotton, 2% spandex. For a mini dress, she was pretty spendy too, and I think this brand is Walmart. So originally $11.49, I got it for $9.19. All right, the last piece of the day was this shirt that I found when I was on my way to the checkout, and I fell in love with it upon first seeing it. And I was like, whoa, that's mine. Picked it up immediately. It is 100% cotton button-up. I love blue and white, as I've mentioned. What I really like is that on the yoke, the stripes go horizontal and then the rest are vertical. Originally $7.79, with my coupon $6.23. After the thrift stores, I did stop by JoAnns and walked away with 2 fabrics. I was pretty excited because I had seen these fabrics several weeks ago when they had announced that they were closing. The sales weren't that great and they still weren't. I don't know what's going on at JoAnns. I think the fabric was only 20% off, which is not that great of a sale, but I had wanted this fabric anyway, and I figured it was gonna go soon. So in the spirit of it being my birthday and treating myself, I just went for it. So I got this yellow pinstripe seersucker. Oh, I guess it was 30% off. Still not great. I spent about $16 for 2.5 yards. And again, I will probably go over my plans for this in my spring sewing plan video coming soon. I'm imagining a matching set, but I'm not sure exactly what I'll do yet. And then this red pinstripe seersucker, I also got 2.5 yards, and it looks like my total was about $17.50 for the 2.5 yards. For these, I pictured an elastic waist pant, just like the ones I made in my capsule wardrobe video. This just feels way more springy and summery to me. They also feel a little bit like pajamas. They could be a super cute matching set. They're gonna be cute. At the end of my birthday trip, I went to Plato's Closet to pick up my clothes, and they bought a good chunk of what I brought. I think they paid me about $45 in cash, so not bad at all. I felt like I made money on my birthday. Well, that is all for my little birthday extravaganza. I had so much fun getting coffee and thrifting and going to the fabric store by myself. I was just in such a good mood all day. I had packed snacks for myself and just had a great time. So now I am 31 and I'm truly grateful for this life and these creative endeavors and everything I've been blessed with. Thank you so much for watching this video. Check out my other thrift videos if you enjoy this kind of stuff as much as I do. And I'm sure I'll see you in the next Thrift With Me video. Cheers!